You just call out my name, and I'll be there.
Jim!
Jim! Brenda! Caboose! Caboose!
Yeah, you know those cows really were kind of
Yeah.
noisy.
Yep. And I like the echo out here too. But anyhow, here we are getting ready for day number 342. Holy smokes. And this morning we looked into what the little dog was thinking, Bogey.
But I took it out.
Oh, that's okay. He's thinking out loud now.
He's thinking out loud.
This is Sunday, November 17th. What can we learn from the animals on Noah's Ark?
I know, they're kind of fun.
That's kind of
I
fun.
think.
Yeah, and there's just so much stuff in here. I can't even begin to keep up. Robot dogs, that's going to be big, and that's going to be fun. Robot pets, the Office of Planetary Protection with NASA, the Tea Import Act of
That job seems kind of fun. Tea tasters.
Oh, yeah.
They want to make sure all the tea coming in tastes good.
Yeah. Didn't they just get shut down though?
I didn't read that far into it. I
think
wanted
they
to be
did.
surprised out here like everybody else. Hi, Sean Mullaney.
They have been doing tea. They've had that job for a long time, and now somebody must have said, "I would think we really need tea testers."
Hi, Dong Wangan.
Hi, Don. Happy birthday earlier this week. Your birthdays go on forever around here. Oh yeah, look what I learned how to do. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
He's
yeah.
making him come out of his nose and his eyes this morning, and
Oh yeah.
look at that. Yeah, your thumbs point down towards your chest.
Oh, that was fun. I got
Fun.
one. I've really struggled with that. Oh, let's do the weather, then let's do birthdays, and then let's do Noah's Ark, and then let's take a break.
It's 49 right now.
Wow.
It's a little windier than this morning. Not bad.
Yeah. It's kind of a cold breeze, but you know what? We're tough.
Bean,
Okay.
what's the? I don't know. I can't. You know, the sun is in my eyes. I can't
Yeah.
see. It's weird.
Uh,
Susie Adolphson, Don Wangan, Sean Mullaney. Don says, "Good evening. It's my sister Gina Bean. I can't read it. Heinze birthday.
oh, okay.
Happy birthday, Gina Bean.
Heinze?
Hi, you know,
Yeah.
can't read without my glasses anyway, so that's kind of a disadvantage. But you can't put them on when you're out here. Photons have to go in through your eyes and heal your brain, and they can't go in through glass.
If the doctor came over and saw us on the air with those glasses on, I mean, he'd want an explanation.
Well, but he'd be very proud that we adhere to the Dr. Andrew
Yeah.
Huberman's rules.
Mm-hmm. So 49 right now. The high today was 52. Man, it was nice outside.
Hi, Bob Spildy.
Hi, Bob. Tomorrow, 53. Tuesday, 45. And no chance of rain at all next week. You
Nice.
guys, we've got it made.
But I
And
don't mind it because it's softening up the yard, and I was hoping to
Yeah.
still get it aerated.
12-mile-an-hour wind right now out of the south-southwest.
Okay?
Does that feel like 12 miles an hour?
Maybe it's a little nippy.
Yeah, and 20-mile-an-hour gusts on occasion. And the darn moon is already down to 94%. So it's not going to last till the end of the year. That darn moon anyhow.
Whose birthdays is it? You read them off real
Oh.
fast, and
Okay.
I'll be sending fireworks.
Chad Anderson. Chad Anderson. Happy birthday. Sarah Horning. Happy birthday. And Tammy Neal.
Rapid fire. Jeez.
And Cody LaRosse. Happy birthday, Cody, Tammy, Sarah, and Chad. Were you able to keep up?
Hi, Jill Hansen.
Hi, Jill.
Our birthday's coming up. I love birthdays.
Alex
Love my
Rusink.
birthday. Hi, Alex Rusink.
Okay, so Veterans Crisis Line. Let's throw that in here.
Yeah, every day.
Dial 988, and if you're a veteran, everybody can dial that 988. But if you're a veteran, press 1 because they set up a special veterans line. and confidential support 24/7. And I can understand from the people that I've met that not everybody wants to talk.
Huh?
And if you wanted to just text for a little bit of help. I married Lucille Ball.
Can they come out of my ears? Can they?
Oh, I think they can. Keep trying.
Did they?
Turn it a little more. Turn it a
Which
little
way,
more.
this
There
way?
you go.
Did they?
They should. No, not yet. I was going to
Well, I
encourage you.
can't see.
I know. I can't see either.
They come out yet?
No, not yet. Keep
Coming
trying.
out of yours then. They're coming out of his. Hi, Karen. They could come out of your ears.
Oh.
Oh, coming out of his eye.
I've got the seat tonight. I think it's all determined by what row you're sitting in.
Not as easy. I know. What's up?
This morning they were just shooting hearts all over the place. Oh,
Well, it's still fun, but
throwing darts and shooting hearts.
I didn't mean to interrupt the Veterans Crisis line. You dial 988 and then press 1. If you're not a veteran, dial 988.
And then you can text 83 82 55. 83 82 55. And then there's always going to be somebody there to visit with you and kind of lend an ear.
Jill says, have you seen What Browns Valley? What Browns Valley? I don't know. What's a what?
Have you seen what Browns Valley? You've got us all on pins and needles now. Have you seen what Browns Valley? She must have actually.
No, but I know there's some. Have you seen what'd you learn from Noah's Ark?
Oh, have you seen how Browns Valley lights up the town for our birthday?
Oh, no, I
Oh.
didn't. Oh. And it's Mavis Crony's birthday that day, too.
Cindy Unker Halliburton is watching.
Hi there.
And her dad,
See, these work.
Mr. Unker, I think he was like a referee or maybe, I don't think he was a
Maybe it has
coach.
to be over here.
I think he was like an umpire.
Down here. Oh, by my heart. Oh, for Pete's sake.
that
Okay.
is so nice. I'll show you where my heart is.
He's come shooting out of his eyes.
How come I get my heart up here and you get your heart down here?
I don't know.
Your heart's in the right place. I've always said that about you.
And I got a big zipper to. I know where mine is.
Okay, Noah's Ark. Stand by for Noah's Ark. This is breaking
A whole bunch of
information.
things that you learn from Noah's Ark.
The things you can learn by palling around with Noah on the Ark, such as number 1, don't miss the boat. Number 2, remember we're all in the same boat.
They're all in the same boat.
Yeah. And plan ahead. It wasn't raining when Noah built the ark.
Yeah. Hello.
Stay fit. When you're 600 years old, someone may ask you to do something really big. 600 years old. Holy smokes. Don't listen to critics. Just get on with the job that needs to be done.
There you go.
We never catch much heck, do we?
I don't know.
Unless they keep it to themselves. But that's okay. If you want to keep it to yourself,
Keep it to yourself.
we're down with that. Build your future on high ground.
Yeah, we learned that from Noah.
Yeah. And for safety's sake, travel in pairs.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Speed isn't always an advantage. The snails were on board with the cheetahs.
You hear that? On Noah's Ark, the snails and the cheetahs were on the same boat. They were on the same boat.
Everybody would play cards with the snails, but not with the other guys,
No?
because they were cheetahs.
Yeah, don't play with the cheetahs. Cheetahs.
They're cheetahs.
Yeah, so don't play with them.
When you're stressed, just float for a little while.
Okay.
How
Hi,
long,
Glenda.
How long can you survive on your back in the ocean or something?
Oh, I don't know, but is that what this is talking about? In the
No,
water? Oh.
no.
Yeah, you can float for quite a while. Hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You just lay on your back and it's just like a little... very little energy. You just keep
I'll remember that if
feed
I
her
fall.
a little bit.
If I
Fingers.
fall off the boat, I'll just lay back. Jim, get out of the kiddie pool.
He's practicing.
Remember, the Ark was built by amateurs, the Titanic by professionals.
Got it? It's going to be
Got
a
it?
test later. Oh, look. Wow, the sun is like,
Yeah, it is something, isn't it?
yeah, it's making my face red and,
Yeah, I
funny.
love it.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a heck of a tan you have over. Look how pale I am. I'm going to come over to your side, get a little sun on. There you
Oh,
go.
look, yeah, look at, now
Yeah.
you're really, now look at over here, I'm lighter.
Yeah.
Huh, weird. I'll go over your side.
No matter the storm, when you are with God, there's always a rainbow waiting.
There.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark Papka, for that.
Oh, Mark gave us those?
He posted it on his page, and then I snipped it.
Oh, yeah. And then I got to put everything, when you're done with stuff, put it away. Isn't that the rule? In some homes. You wouldn't know that with us, but pretty close. Look at this. Thank you, everybody and somebody else signed. Oh, Susie. Thank you, Susie. Thank to everyone who shared that virtual cup of coffee with us. Your support means the world to us.
It really does.
And
It's
we
very
get
kind
all,
of you guys.
when it pops up, we just get all giddy.
We do. It's very kind.
And you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Jim Brenda Asap. And
Jim Brenda K. Asa. But
oh yeah,
yeah,
Jim Brenda K. Asap.
I was turkey. I think you're going to have to put that thing up there.
I got a couple of clippies
There
here.
you go.
Nitschke is coming back, huh?
He is. Did
You
you
were the
guys
guy.
see that robot dog that that they were using at Mar-a-Lago because those
Oh no, I didn't.
I
see
can't
it.
remember. I should have wrote. We could do a report on it. So Trump had someone. I don't know what the words are. Assassinated when he was in office over somewhere, and those guys are an eye for an eye, and they said they're not going to stop until they get him.
Oh, okay.
So awful. So they arrested a whole bunch of people, but they're coming in swarms or whatever. I don't know. But
Oh.
so he had the coolest robot dog looking, because they think then they might try that chemical war
Oh yeah.
way to take him out.
hmm
That is so awful. But the robot dog was huge. It was a big
Oh.
as big as like
A pig.
a Great Dane, or the bigger dog
Oh.
is a big robot, and
Oh.
it can detect chemical warfare type stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should get one. Nah, I'm keeping Bogey.
I think I'd rather have another addition on the house.
That's true. With a dog like Bogey, you don't need any robot dogs. He is such a good kid. Robot dogs are unlikely to fully replace traditional family pets, like real dogs and cats for most people, but they may serve as alternatives or supplements in some situations. They cannot replicate the complex emotional bond and the rich experience of caring for a real animal. Robot pets don't encourage physical activity like walking or playing with a real dog. Many people view their pets as family members and would not want to replace that relationship with a robot. Although robots don't need to be fed or cleaned up after, some upsides to the robot dogs include they can provide companionship for those unable to care for a live animal. Robot pets could be really useful in care facilities for the elderly. In summary, while robot pets may find a place in some homes and care settings, they are unlikely to fully replace the emotional and experience connection of owning a real dog or cat or other pet. The technology may be better suited as a supplement or alternative in specific situations than a wholesale replacement for a live animal companion. In conclusion, while robot pets cannot fully replace the emotional bonding experience of real pets, they serve as an alternative in specific situations, such as for people with allergies or those unable to care for live animals. Yeah, I guess.
Then we go over to Nietzsche.
Without life, music would be a mistake.
Without music, life would be a mistake. What?
Without life, music would be a mistake. Cut. There's no life in that song.
Without music, life would be a mistake. Oh my goodness.
A surprising but poignant acknowledgement of the essential role that art and beauty play in the human experience.
There are no facts, only interpretations. This is according to Nietzsche.
This challenges us to question our perceptions and reminds us the subjectivity inherent in our understanding of the world.
And then he says, become who you are.
Who are you? Who are you anyhow? I don't know. I'm becoming who I am. Become who you are. Let's work this one a little bit.
Okay.
Become who you are. This quote invites us to strive toward our fullest potential and live authentically, embracing our true selves.
He's down.
Brenda's trying to get the dog on. Here we go. It's going to be good. Hey! He who would learn to fly one day must first learn to stand and walk and run and climb and dance. One cannot fly into flying. That was a good one.
Huh?
You can't just fly into flying. You have to learn to stand and walk, run and climb and dance. And then you can learn how to fly. Maybe.
Hi,
Shirley.
Shirley McFarland.
It's a reminder of the importance of patience and gradual progress.
Oh, he's shaking a little.
Is he?
It's a little chilly. Huh.
It is, yeah. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it's the rule.
What?
Yeah. This quote critiques the madness of collective thinking, suggesting that conformity often leads to irrational behavior. You ever been caught up in one of those crowd things where everybody's doing it and you go along with them? We did that in Millbank with a car, and we were going to see how many kids we could put into a car.
Oh, that kind of thing.
That was crowd thinking there.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I was on the bottom. Okay. To live is to suffer. To suffer is to find some meaning in the suffering.
there's words you're leaving out.
Huh?
Your eyes are skip tracing.
To live is to suffer. To survive. If I see an S word, and I've already just seen one, it's locked in.
It's gone. It's like it went invisible.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Nietzsche's philosophy, finding meaning and value even in life's inevitable plan. It's inevitable. You're not changing
The
nothing.
inevitable pain.
I'm more of a plan believer than a pain believer.
I like the way you said it. Without life, music would be a mistake. What? Not like little. Now let's put this word over here and that one over there, and yeah.
Hey, as long as we get all the words out there, we get paid, don't
So
we?
it's without music, life would be a mistake. Hi, Leo. Oh, here.
Without
Will it work?
Without life, music would be a mistake.
Hey, shoot some hearts at Leola out of your eyes.
Oh, okay. Hey, Leola. Take a look at this. Oh, Leola. You know how to get it out of a guy. That's so sweet. I'm going to keep... Oh, yes. There. One from each eye. Well, I like these sayings you've been doing. These are fun. The world breaks everyone, and afterwards, many are strong at the broken places. Ernest Hemingway said that.
Timing.
Was it Robert Hemingway?
Is Hemingway.
Oh, Hemingway. Poor Brenda. It's Hemingway. Jim. Susie, you know what makes this show fun, Susie? People like you sending little... Oh, and people like you buying us a cup of coffee.
That is so sweet.
I think she bought like
Glenda?
40 cups of coffee.
And Glenda, too. She's on here. She did, too.
Oh,
That's-
Glenda, good for you. Thank you.
Gosh, that's such a fun surprise.
Yeah.
The Office of Planetary Protection, which is part of NASA,
Boy, you're just forging
is
ahead today.
responsible for preventing outer space.
Organisms.
I almost said the wrong word there.
I know.
From contaminating Earth and simultaneously stopping Earth-based organisms from contaminating.
we had a guy on the air on KS93. I mean, it was a big station, and he got those two words mixed up, and he just couldn't get off of them. He just couldn't get it right. It was pretty funny. he eventually did get let go, though.
Hi, Pam.
No,
J.
not. He got let go of the word. I mean, in fact, of everybody, as the changes, he's the one who survived all the changes.
Oh,
Yeah.
when I was a Boy Scout leader, the boys were doing reports in Seattle, and one was doing it on in water when we're out camping. You have to boil it because I think it's, I want to say Ghirardelli in it, but he kept saying gonorrhea. It's the same as that, only different.
Ghirardelli is a candy.
Well, so Gerardia, I don't know what it is. No, I'm saying it wrong. But he kept saying it was gonorrhea in the water.
Oh,
He had
he
to boil
did?
out of the lakes
Oh.
where we would go
Oh.
camping in Washington.
Oh. Oh. Well, they're out there trying to keep those bugs from contaminating the earth and simultaneously stopping Earth-based organisms from contaminating outer space. Its officers also help to create a sterile or almost sterile spacecraft, and then they plan the flight plans. Nations with active space programs usually have planetary protection offices. However, their officers are often employed on a temporary basis. Only NASA and the European Space Agency currently hire permanent planetary protection officers. NASA has been employing a planetary protection officer since the Outer Space Treaty was signed in 1967. Wow. That officer, Outer Space Technology Officer, earns up to $187,000 a year. God darn it. And he's just there keeping the Tribbles from coming back to Earth. Remember the Tribbles? The Trouble with Tribbles on Star Trek?
I think they were cute, and then they turned into ferocious.
No, they were cute, but there got to be so many of them. They just procreated ferociously, and they were going to crowd everybody out of the showers and every place else on that spaceship. Did you talk about the Tea Import Act?
No, but I thought it would be a good job.
It is so crazy. Your voice just plays over and over again in my head,
Ooh, like a song?
just like a song.
So without, what is that? Without music? What's that? I can't put that back here a little bit. Without music, life would be a mistake.
Without
I got the music in you. I got the music.
Oh, the Tea Importation Act of 1897 demanded that all tea imported into the United States was tasted. They demand that to ensure that it met the high standard in taste and smell. Man, you been to work? Yeah, I can smell tea all over you. So the U.S. government established the Board of Tea Experts. This group of 7 men met for 2 days each year to drink different brands of tea and set the requirements for what tea could be shipped into the United States for that year. Thereafter, they forwarded their suggestions to the FDA, which sampled all lots of imported tea to ensure that they met the standard. The Tea Importation Act was repealed in 1996 after the government decided that tea was not important enough to be held to a higher standard than other fine foods.
Gardia.
Oh,
It's Gardia from lake water, stream waters that we had to boil the water. That's what the Game Fish and Parks taught. We would take classes from them before we'd go camping. They would teach us how to do stuff out in Seattle. It's Gardia Ghirardelli. Don't put that chocolate in your water. Goodness sakes. Could turn into gonorrhea.
There's a lot of G words out there.
A lot of G words.
Experience in the name is the name that everyone gives to their mistakes. Well, that was a good experience. We didn't get far, but had the good experience.
The last little piece, Bogey.
And then Ernest Hemingway said, never mistake motion for action. Huh?
Yeah. Like, this is motion.
Huh.
This is action.
Oscar Wilde said, behind every great fortune lies a great crime. There's a few of those around.
Oh, I remember you reading this. I remember we were reading this. Hi, Joanne Bocanat and Terry Ewalt.
Well, that's a good thing about both of us. We can read the same thing every day after day and not remember it. Yeah, I think we did get those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The story of the Titanic needs no introduction.
The famous ship sank 105 years ago. And since then, movies and songs and plays have continued to keep the tragedy alive. Conspiracy theories about the sinking are also thriving, including a persistent one that says the Titanic never actually sank. According to this theory, the Titanic was swapped with her sister ship, the Olympic, in an elaborate insurance scam devised by J.P. Morgan, the owner of White Star. That was the shipping company. The Olympic was involved in 2 accidents at sea just months after it was launched in 1911. The ship allegedly suffered almost irreparable damage, which would have meant financial ruin for White Star. The company was already in financial trouble. Therefore, the theory goes, the Titanic and the Olympic were swapped, leading to the Olympic sinking in a staged accident. Meanwhile, the Titanic carried on under the name Olympic. Robert Gardner wrote a book about this in 1998 called Titanic, the Ship That Never Sank? He wrote that the Olympic was photographed as having 16 portholes and the Titanic only had 14. However, when the Titanic sailed on its maiden voyage, it had 16 potholes. Gosh, 16 potholes. No.
Portholes.
Portholes.
Oh my goodness. Joanne Volkanat's making lefse. She's rolling lefse.
Oh.
She napped a little long. I napped a little long today too.
Gardner also wrote that there were rumors among laborers of an insurance scam, leading them to refuse job offers aboard the Titanic. Further evidence of the conspiracy is presented in the form of several high-profile passengers canceling their trips just before the ship was to leave dock, and among those lucky passengers was J.P. Morgan himself. I don't know. So, conspiracy theories and all that has been around since the beginning of time. That's crazy.
So here's the theory that the Titanic was swapped out with his sister ship, the Olympic, before its sinking, is unfounded. Maritime historians and experts have debunked this claim. Shame on you.
Shame on me.
Reading
It's your program.
debunking. He's been debunked. Does he look like he's... Is this the sit of shame? Not the walk of shame, but the sit of shame? Are you sitting in shame, young man? Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was fun, you kids.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to break it to you, but we're out of time.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it one of those nights? It's the people. It's those people on the other side of that screen that make this all worth it. This is fun.
It is fun.
Just come out here. We usually come out about half starved.
Chomping at the bit.
Chomping at the bit, looking for peanut butter and honey.
So should I make, if this, okay, this, good night, Susie. So here, but you have to hit the finish button. Oh, look! It was both.
Oh,
You do fireworks then, and I'll hit the finish button.
okay.
Well, see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Thanks for being there.
Yeah.